Our school education system has been designed to build and develop workers, simple cogs in a machine instead of logical, critical thinkers and adapting to what the children needs. The first closest example is just looking at our school schedule. Your typical school day for a student starts at 8 a.m. and finishes at 3 p.m. That's oddly close to what our 9 to 5 worker is, right? I don't think there's any reason for a student or adolescents to follow a similar schedule other than to prepare them to work early to go or to work. At least when I was a kid, I really preferred sleeping in late. Children often like playing and waking up, way before 8. I'm often at 6 or 7 to commute to school and then, stay for class is absurdly early. And in my opinion, I think it's been done not just to ease parents, as in sending their kid off to school, but also because it's, yeah, to train them, to get them used to the 9 to 5 life. But in reality, is that helpful? I know there are countless studies done in the Scandinavian countries that see how pushing that time back is greatly helpful for the development of the student. So why don't we? The second point is the focus on rote learning. I think at least in Australia, I can speak for how I was raised. The school system highly encourages rote learning or learning by memorization. This is not helpful for real life world experience, right? What we need in life are critical thinkers. But what's helpful to develop machines in our increasingly machine heavy world is to develop people that can just follow instructions. The thing is, we don't want people who can just follow instructions. We want people who can innovate, people who can think differently, right? If we just wanted someone to follow instructions, we could, just get a robot to do that, right? We can automate that, we can replace that. And so I think schools focus far too much on this syllabus related learning, right? And that just encourages rote learning instead of actually problem solving and thinking about how to approach a problem. We just match our syllabus, that question, to a syllabus stop point and regurgitate the answer that we've previously prepared. And I'm guilty of doing this. I'm glad the Australian school system has recently changed their syllabus to focus more on abstract thinking, but it's still not the best. And rote learning is something that should not be a thing. The third and final point, and it's similar to my second point, is that school doesn't develop real skills. If you look at our syllabus, it's learning a lot of theory without a lot of application. And we know that in the real world, you need real practical life skills. School should prepare you not just for work, but for life. And I think schools, currently can better prepare us by focusing on some of these more hands-on skills. Maybe it's cooking, maybe it's DIY, maybe it's things like personal finance, which is extremely important and that most people don't end up correctly learning.